Yeah, she did.
I just know about it today.
Yeah. That man, that drunk driver, hit her head on. Yeah.
Did Geneva mama? Her mama Geneva?
Geneva is that's Geneva's grandbaby.
Grandbaby.
Yeah, she just left over from over to Geneva's. Yep. So.
It's breaking home.
Yeah, I want to be there for them, but nevertheless, but I had something else to do. So
If you wanna go,
No,
we're gonna record it. You can listen to it later on.
Yeah, well, see, the funeral started at 11, and I had something else to do, so now it's just.
Miss Lou, just go ahead and take care of your business. We have it in the recorder. This is what I main thing. I know too many people's not coming because it's cold and something like that. But the people knows exactly what's going on with this. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna attack anybody or nothing. Just explain about what the fact, what's going on. It's simple, easy. It's not too much.
So you don't really just have to have it.
No. You just take care of your business, Miss Lou.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, Miss Lou, this will be up on both Facebook and YouTube, so it should be available by tomorrow.
That I can send it, ask Patrick to go ahead and
Yes.
upload it to the, to the town's
Yes, ma'am.
website.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and I'll have that email sent out as soon as everything's complete.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you tell me about the 15th? Were you able to retrieve anything from that?
I am working on that.
Ooh, I sure hope you can pull that so I can pause it, stop, look, whatever I need to do to.
But yeah, I did tweak the audio, so we should be able to have
That sounds right, for more sound.
Yes, ma'am.
Audio, yeah. Okay, you need some extra agendas out here,
No, ma'am. No, everything
need
is fine.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna do then. What about, you don't necessarily need a sign in then or anything, do you?
Just make it easy.
Well, he don't need his gavel. I'm gonna take that on too.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and grab my equipment.
Okay. And you got that, what am I trying to say, Scooter? That stand, that little, oh, there it is, right there.
The y'all should be over at the PD. This one's mine. Y'all's is over at the PD.
So you got ours at the PD. I didn't know it was over there.
Yes.
So the only thing that you have then is the
iPad.
tablet itself, the
Yes,
iPad.
ma'am.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on and take care of what I need to. Do you even need this or no? You don't even need that.
The pictures of the town, they won't play behind you like we anticipated, but after the fact, they'll be on the video.
Okay.
So I'll have it edited in for you.
Yeah, you got a few more coming in.
Go ahead, baby. Take care of your business.
Yeah.
Simple, easy. Maybe 1, 2, 3 people, but just simple, easy. Go ahead, take care of your business.
The mayor said it's going to be on Facebook, and it's not going to be that much that he's going to even talk about. So we can just see it on the Facebook.
So then there's not going to be public.
I mean, they can. Well, what about your public?
If anybody want to come, sit down, sit down. Come on.
Have something
No problem.
to say.
We're not going to vote for nothing. I'm just letting the people know there's a lot of stuff going on.
Is it going to be live on Facebook?
It's not going to be live. It's going to be uploaded. We have to wait 60 days until we can go live.
60 days?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's the requirement for YouTube, for Facebook. We gotta have 60 days. That's how I'm uploading the video.
What about Miss Lou? How's she gonna get her?
I'm uploading it like I did last time.
But it's going to take 60 days.
No, ma'am.
No,
No.
60 days for it to go live.
To go live.
But he can get it
60
to you
days
in 48
in order
days.
for me
I mean,
to be
48
able to go live on Facebook. That's a requirement by Facebook.
Okay.
But videos can be uploaded at any time.
Okay. Gotcha.
After the 60 days, they'll be live, and then the videos will go up on the other platforms.
But the people are gonna see it up there in
Yeah,
and the
they'll
Facebook?
yes, they'll see it on Facebook today.
Okay.
Later tonight, it's gonna take a few hours to upload, but it'll be up.
Okay.
So you don't have to wait 48 hours to upload it then?
No. No.
Okay.
We,
I thought one of your posts said you had to wait 48 hours before.
what that post was talking about was during the initial setup of the Facebook, they wanted to verify that I wasn't putting up anything silly or
Okay.
there was just a bunch of red tape I had to go
Have
through.
a seat. Have a seat.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. Eddie, I'm just gonna go in and have a seat up here.
Whatever you
It's
want.
okay.
Whatever you feel like.
Here, you sit here.
Come on, have a seat here.
Y'all can sit over there.
I'm gonna take this blanket. I'm gonna take it.
Just your seat.
I'm gonna take this blanket. I'm not gonna stand.
Let me see.
So what about the camera direction?
Right here as well. This is recording. This is what they'll see wherever you want to sit.
Hey, Margaret, Ruby, and,
All
Miss Elizabeth, y'all doing good? Y'all sign, go ahead and sign. Yeah, I understand. Yes,
So they come there.
Hey, Rick, can you hear us? Mr. Rick? Okay.
Hi Rick, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yes, I appreciate you take time today to brief us what the up to date. The only thing I'm requesting from you to be short and clear, and regard about the water and the sewer, the wells, and I want to talk about the substation in Highway 59. I want to talk about Mason Charleston Road, which is coming up. That's what is facing the problem. So I appreciate you. Before we start, to just make it clear for everybody what direction we got, what problem we're facing, what we need to do to take care about our business. Right.
I will try to be clear.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You gonna bring it?
All right, Mr. Rick, are you gonna turn your camera on, or are you just gonna stay blank?
Hey, Ray.
Yes,
You want to turn the camera on?
I can.
Yes, go ahead.
Have y'all started?
We're gonna start in with a few minutes after we turn it on.
You might say turn it back off.
Okay, how you doing? We see you up there. Doing good? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate it for everybody coming today.
Yes, it is working.
I know it's cold. I know everybody's busy, but I'm just trying to give brief about what we accomplished for the last 3 years in the town. I'm gonna talk about public work. I'm gonna talk about finance. I'm gonna talk about water and the sewer. So we let the whole citizen knows exactly what's going on. And I'm trying to remember, and everybody have to understand, when I say something, I have evidence back me up for everything. So it's not I heard, I know, I think, I guess. So everything, it will be accurate, and all this information, it will be for public. Everybody have to know what's going on in your town. We're gonna start with prayer. Somebody, sister, can you pray for us?
Bow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Heavenly Father, we come to you this afternoon with bowed down heads and humble heart. Oh, Lord, I ask you to give us our sound mind, that we are here to get guidance and understanding of things that are going on in the town of Mason. And I ask you that you just keep our hearts humble, letting the people know that we are trying to do the right thing for the town of Mason and for the citizens of Mason. This is in your Father Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. I'm going to introduce today Mr. Ricky Oakley. He's an engineer of the town of Mason for over 10, 15 years, and he familiar exactly what's going on in the town. So, Mr. Rick, you can take it from there, please.
Can is try to share
Yes, we do.
This table talks about the 4 or 5 water projects that the town is currently trying to get completed, and 4 or 5 sewer projects, and their efforts in getting those completed. And let's just start with the water and what is currently going on. The town is currently replacing all of their water meters. That has not been done in years. And what they're putting in is it's what's called an AMI
system where when it is complete, that meters won't have to be physically driven to and read. The data will be sent directly to the computer that is going to be doing the billing, and the labor that's involved in reading
meters can be used in other ways. So this should reduce expenses, or at least reduce the expenses associated with meter reading, and maybe as citizens listening today recognize that meters, if they are when a meter gets old and gets age on it, it may slow down. So when your meter is replaced, you may see a change in your water and sewer bill, and it will be because that meter is actually reading more accurately than what the old meter was reading. That project is supposed to be finished in August. At the same time, we have a water well replacement project that is currently under construction. That well is being drilled behind the fire station, and we were hoping that we could rehabilitate or make improvements to an existing well, but when we did an evaluation of it, we had a subcontractor help us with an evaluation. We were going to have to make the casing pipe so small that well would not generate any meaningful water. So we have shifted some things where we had some design funding to design sewer extension to ultimately discharge our wastewater to the Loosahatchee River, which is a very, very expensive project to do. We don't need it right now, so we made a decision to reduce the engineering dollars and shift that to where we need a well immediately. We can't do without having redundancy with our wells. So this well is being constructed right now, will be finished in August or before, and you will have 3 wells serving the town. So if for any reason a well pump was to fail, you will still have 2 pumps running while you're trying to get the third pump repaired. The third project on the list is the Highway 59 water pump station replacement. customers have actually gotten used to it, but north, on the north surface side of, outside of the city limits, but the northern limits of the water system, we want to have improved water pressure out there. And the pump station that's currently there has been problematic. It's not in the best location. We're trying to move. We've gotten funding to replace it. We're going to move it a little bit further to the south where the supply from the city's water plant is better to serve that, for that pump to receive a better source of water and be able to push it on to the north. One thing the town is doing right now too, in conjunction with this, is they are actively checking valves in the northern part of the system and in the western part of the system to see if there's valves that are possibly open that should be closed, and it may be hurting some of the pump station's capabilities because it's pumping back on itself. That may not make any sense, but we want to make sure we have our area to the north isolated and serving it like we want to. So the town's looking for valves that might be open. Item number 4 is a state mandate, but it's a really good, it's going to turn into something very important to the town as a water system GIS mapping system. That is a computer database where everything that is associated with the water distribution system is included in this map, and the database we can, for example, we can click if we want on a water tank, and if we have entered the information, we can know when the last time that tank was inspected, or if we have a line break in May of 2026, we can pinpoint, we can tag that break location and keep that in our records. And anything that you can think of that's water related can be linked to this, and it becomes your library where you don't have to depend on paper or manuals in filing cabinets. So it will be a great tool for the town, and like I've got in parentheses there, it is a state mandate. They want every water and sewer utility to have a GIS mapping system. And then the last thing I have on the water system improvements is we've completed design of a water treatment plant improvements project where we're going to, the project focuses on improving the iron removal capabilities of the plant, and we are replacing the media in the filters, and that design is complete. We hope that we can advertise for bids here in this winter, and it'll probably have an 8 to 12 month construction period, so we're hoping early in 2027 that project is complete. If we move on to the sewer, we have, let me just scroll down so you can, I can get a cursor to work. We have 5 projects as well that are in various states of completion. The first one is the Highway 59 Sewer System Rehabilitation Project. That is under construction. The contractor has not mobilized yet, but he has his contract and he has submitted his shop drawings to us, showing us the materials that he is installing and showing us that he met the specifications. And he should be mobilizing, if it's not in January, he'll mobilize in February. It'll probably take about 2 months. He's going to be doing what's called pipe bursting, and it won't be a complete, for the entire length of the line. It's not dig the entire length up. He will dig a burst pit and insert his pipe and then burst from one manhole to the other and try to keep the actual excavation to a minimum and keep the disturbance of the ground to a minimum. He will have to reconnect services along the way though, and that will involve excavation to reconnect services. The second project is a real challenge. It's been a challenge for a year or so. It's the Charleston Mason Pump Station improvements. The town has a design that is complete. It's been approved by the state for construction, and we do not have funding for that. So if it was to be built at this point, it would have to be with city funds or maybe a local bank loan. We are currently trying to we may design another alternative to see if we can cut some cost and make it where it's not a big burden on the town. If that works, our goal would be to be complete here in 2026 and get that where it's a good, safe, reliable station. I'm going to jump through the last two things. You are under a state order to make improvements at the sewer plant. We have funding for design, and we had funding to create a plan, and the state has approved that plan. We have to get funding for construction, and it is an order by the state, so we have to do that. We hope that we can have funding and construction complete in mid-2027 and be in compliance with the state's order. Like we talked about the water system mapping, you have sewer system mapping that is mandated. We have TV'd every line segment in the sewer system. That is linked to the maps. Any kind of repairs that do get made, where we're talking about it there, the Highway 59 sewer rehab, we will link inspection video of those line segments so you'll know exactly what you have in your sewer system. That is 90% complete or so. It has to be complete in August. We have funding for sewer system rehabilitation phase 2 design by DRA. It's 100% funded, but the construction component isn't. So we will have to work with city staff on that part of the how we proceed with phase 2 of rehab. But the rehab's needed because if you're going to have growth, we need to reduce flows coming into the sewer plant to be able to add customers to the sewer plant. That's really quick, and I apologize if I got too wordy on it, and I can stop sharing now and let y'all ask questions if you have to, if you need to.
Yeah, Rick. Last time I talked with you regarding about all this project, and you mentioned to me maybe we increase the rate for the water and the sewer. So this required by the state or just help to for the cost, what we did. Uh, what do you think about that? Because it will be a hot topic regarding about increase in water in the sewer. You mentioned to me about it. So what do you think about increasing the water in the sewer?
I'm not sure I heard completely what the question was, and I apologize.
Oh, no problem. You hear me now?
Yes?
Okay. Last time we talked regarding about maybe we increase the water and the sewer rate for the customer. Can you give me more information about that?
I can, yes, sir. We turned in to the Tennessee Board of Utility Regulators asked for a feasibility study, and we showed in that study that a water and sewer rate increase is going to be necessary. You've had several years where expenses were more than revenue, and we've got to reverse that trend. Right now, I think what I want to do before I say we're just going to raise rates and raise revenue, I want to look in more detail at what your expenses are and take into account the water meters are going to be more accurate. We're going to get more revenue from them. I want to look also at, we're now getting revenue from the the West Tennessee detention facility. I want to look at if there are things that y'all are currently paying for that maybe we don't need to do. And see if we can reduce some expenses instead of just saying expenses are what they are, and let's get it up.
It's Zoom. There's an issue with Zoom. I'll get it back up.
Looks cool. It does. Oh, God, if it's snowing that bad.
I'm cool. Hey, Ray.
Mayor, hey, I'm sorry, I talked too much.
No, I appreciate it. No, it's, for some reason or another, there's no signal. So,
Right. It's only for 30 minutes, I think.
yeah, I think so.
So, are y'all able to hear me?
Yeah, we do.
So, in saying all of that, we will need to probably have a water and sewer rate increase. But at this moment, I'm not ready, not prepared to tell you how high that might have to be. Because I really want to see if we can do some things to operate a little more efficiently.
Okay, appreciate it. Anybody have any question or any concern? All right, Rick, with your point of view is, how is the city direction right now? Are we heading in the right direction, wrong direction? Do you see improve? What do you think about it? Because you're working with the city for almost 10, 15 years, is correct?
Mayor, I think, it's really, I would love to say, yes, you're absolutely headed in the right direction. I think what I'm going to respond is I think you're headed in about the only direction you can. And right now, it's difficult to come up with money, so you are dependent upon grants to help. And what we would like to ultimately do, it may be, it may be 15 years from now, but we'd like to be where the town is in position that we can just take care of our water and sewer needs without needing a grant. But right now, that's where we are. We can't. We have needs that we have to address, and we have to stay in compliance. We have a duty to provide safe and reliable drinking water, and we're trying to fulfill that duty. We're doing the best we can on that, and we get grant support to keep our rates as reasonable as we can. So if that helps in saying, yeah, we're headed in the right direction, we're pointed there. It just takes a little while to accomplish it based on what we have to work with.
Okay, let me mention, Rick, regard about the substation in Highway 59.
Yes.
Okay, let me give you up to date. I already got in touch with Greenleaf Church, and he's supposed to give me some answer very, very soon. He's gonna meet with the board regard. We tried to buy 80 by 80. Is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we tried to buy piece of land from the church in Highway 59, 80 by 80. If the church willing to sell it, it's fine. If you're not, the church, the piece of land next to it is, I think, Buddy Christmas or another farmer tried to get 80 by 80. What we tried to do is try to increase the pressure for outside the town. So you remember every time last couple of years we have a low pressure, stuff like that. So end of the day, we have the money to buy this 80 by 80, and after that we put the pumps up there. So I think everything, I have the final answer maybe within a couple of weeks regarding about this piece of land, so we can go forward with this project. Okay?
That sounds great.
All right. Thank you, Rick. Any concern or any question about water and sewer? All right. Thank you, Rick, for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
So this is very important. The water and the sewer for the town of Mason. Nobody care on it for a long time, and everybody knows we have some issue. Finally, we're heading in the right direction. Okay. We talk about what happened for the last 3 years since I take over. Since I take over 3 years, the first time I mentioned to everybody, and it's good news. Good news is we almost 90% out of debt. We don't have too much debt like I used to. We free of contracts. We not have a contract with nobody except one company. We inherited for almost 5-6 years, and I don't want to tie up the town with any contract or any liability for any contract. And the second thing is we have a little bit money in the account, because before we was not running professionally. And to do that, you have to have the right people to be in place. And thank God, I tell everybody, I have a dream team. Dream team where? In the city, the public work, some of them in the police department. Still we working in the fire department. But at the end of the day, after what? Long time, we out of debt. 90% we out of debt. I'm going to explain to everybody what debt we have right now, so you know what the truth is. Okay, I find out the town of Mason Bay, with your money, 2008, the administration back then applied for a loan with USDA to close $400,000. I have the information about it. The $400,000 supposed get it. It's like about 18 years ago. You know, we supposed fix the street of the town of Mason, and I have all this information about it. And unfortunately, the money disappeared. But every month, the town pay with your money is $2,445. Yearly, $29,500, close to $29,500 for stuff the citizen and the town and me, we don't have nothing to do with it. And I have a proof for everything I said. $29,500 every year we pay it for somebody taking the money, and he's supposed to provide service to the citizen, fix the street, wherever it is, but we don't know where the money goes. Okay? The second thing, we have $50,000 with Thomas Perel. He was running for the mayor, and for the mayor position 2022. End of the day, the county take him to the court. We have to pay the court fee, $50,000. I try to let the county helping us with the cost, but unfortunately, I'm not enabled to do it. So we don't have nothing to do with it, but the citizen, you're gonna pay for it. $50,000, we pay $32,000. Right now, we still have $17,000 balance, stuff like that. Just coming from your money. And at the end of the day is, we have a little bit cushion in the account. How we reach this point? Cut all the expenses we didn't need it. No contract, what should ever been in nickel and dimes. Change the finance. We bring the finance at home, and it's a big, big hit for the town and the state required to do that. Bring the finance home, control it, watch everything going out. No more extra money for vacation time, sick leave. No more somebody abusing the system. Before, it was open market. Everybody do whatever you want to do, taking your money, whatever you want to do. Right now, we have a control. After 3 years, I have been in the office with the dream team I have. We almost there. We have a good cushion. We have a CDs. We hit it in the right direction. The only problem we're facing right now, the expenses. The expenses eat the town life. Meaning is, example, the fire department. If you look here, these trucks up there, we buy these trucks, a little trucks, and the town don't have 2-story building. If you look inside the truck, everybody can look at it after we finish. It's a rusty frame. It's a bad deal. 2023, I refused to sign that check. What she's supposed to be $35,000 for 2 trucks, and right now we spent over $40,000-$50,000 repair. It still is not working, is not qualified, and we can use it. It's a bad judgment because some board member give a blank check to the fire department. Look up there, it's dead. We cannot use it. I bring it 2, 3, 4 people, look at it, costing too much money to upgrade it, and we don't have a use for it. We have to sell it. We have to do something about it. We spend too much money to repair for stuff we don't need it. 2-story, leather truck, you have to have a manpower to operate it. How you get all this? Just people not professional. They're supposed to do whatever the right of the citizen. The second thing is the equipment in the public work. Eat me alive to keep repair. Trucks is too old. The backhoe is too old. So we suppose upgrade our equipment, what it costs a lot of money. We suppose fix it long time ago. With 2, 3 administration, whatever it is. But right now, I'm trying to stop the bleeding of the town. You know, this number 2, the expensive repair and wasting the payroll. Oh, God help me. With the payroll, I find out, I don't know, some people agree or disagree about what I'm going to say, but if you have to manage your budget in your house, if you have $1,000 income and you keep spending $3,000-$4,000, you be in the red. You never catch it up. But if you have $1,000 in your house and you control it, spend $800, you can save $200, you be okay with that. But here, we're not going back. We keep wasting money for stuff we didn't need it. Right now, We're not going back in the rate. The money what we have in the account, I'm gonna hold it to it. I'm gonna fight for the town of Mason. The town of Mason is a red line. Nobody can touch it. We're going up. We're not going down like I used to. Town of Mason is growing. We have a lot of activity going on. Let me mention something to everybody. How me and myself operate. You don't know how much the town of Mason blessed for some reason or another, for a church or one person or two or a group. Mason blessed for everything what we have right now. Look what happened. Remember the accident with the CSX? The train up there fell down. You know, thank God nobody got hurt. But it was a good thing for Mason. Everybody complaining about it, whatever it is. But do you know something? I turned it around for the benefit of Mason. What I did is CSX offered the town $50,000 settle. I go back and forth for almost 2-3 months. We got $183,000. $183,000. We have a check. Everybody have it. Controller have it. Everybody have it. All right. What I did with the $183,000 is, it was I think $35,000 because we have a broken pipes, water. End of the day, I take this money, I fix your street. Whatever you see it up there. I do not apply for a grant. I do not apply for a loan. I don't begging everybody, give me, give me, give me. We got, thank God, God sent to us this situation. We got the money. We fixed Mason Charleston Road. We fixed Cross Railroad track, the big alley, and the Gainesville Lane. It's not our money. This we using our resources. We don't have to beg anybody for any money. Give town of Mason. Give town of Mason. Oh, we need a grant. We need. Oh yeah, we need. But if we have our own resources, we don't have to go behind everybody. Disregard about the street. I want everybody to look and watch about what's going on in Mason. Before I take over the place, just look at the town of Mason Drive. It was a ghost town. Dark. Nothing. Look in town Mason. We start coming back live. We have a gas station. We have light in the middle, in the highway up there. And we have a tire shop. We have more businesses coming up. 2-3 more businesses coming up open very soon. But the end of the day is Mason is doing great. Mason heading the right direction. We out of debt and we fixing whatever we're supposed to fix. Let me mention something to you. Everybody have to know about it. For almost last 3 to 4 months, me and the finance lady and Miss Norma Davis, we work in a big project. And we finally approved from FEMA for $275,000. $275,000 we have to get it within 8 months. Nobody knows about it, but we really got approved. We're working hard on it for 3 to 4 months. What we're gonna do is, because I have Miss Margaret, she complained about Beaver Creek Street. You're gonna get it fixed. It will. I get it. I get it. Finally, we get it approved. So Beaver Creek subdivision, it will be get fixed from FEMA. Doesn't cost the town nothing. Okay?
It's not this year.
Now, it will.
'Cause I was gonna say you
Within
gotta
6
be-
months. I said within 6, yeah. Within 6 to 8 months. Yeah, 6 to 8 months, we're gonna fix it up there. All right. The second thing is we got kickback from FEMA for all the equipment get damaged by the flooding, and the pipes in the highway front of the subdivision, we're gonna fix it. Okay, L&M Road, we're gonna fix it, we'll close it. FEMA is step in it, we're gonna fix it. The end of the day is we have a group team working behind the scene. We're not in gossip business. We're in to do business. We're not hurting anybody. We take care about citizen wherever we can. Okay. Regard about the meters. Let me explain to everybody about the meter. We have a two option for the meter. To hire a company, subcontract, we pay too much money, or we hire employee. So I go for the second option. To hire employee from my own town, from my own people here to give a job. I'm not gonna give a subcontract people taking the money and thank you, have a nice day. No, we keep everything at home here. It's a good thing for the town, for the people. Until we finish it, everybody be happy with that. Okay? So the FEMA project is a big hit. You don't know how much effort and paperwork we submitted until we get it. $275,000. And it is a good thing for the town.
Eddie,
Yes.
can I ask you one question before you move on?
Yes, ma'am.
You were talking about the meters that you said you would leave in order to save costs, that you would let your employees put the meters in. My question to you, before they put them in, will they have any kind of training before they do this?
Yes, ma'am. We have, it's two part. The meter is two part. One part is a regular meter, you put it in, and the another one is a wireless. Did you know? It's like a chip. Did you know stuff? Mr. Johnny and Mally Hall is trained for that. And we have technical people. If we need some help, you're gonna help us with it. So the company selling us the meter provide as a backup the system, and which is a big hit. Actually, we saving almost $150,000 if we get a subcontractors of people. So I prefer to hire my own people here to get the benefit of the doubt. This is what I'm trying. Appreciate you, ma'am. And if anybody have any question or any concern, we'll be glad to answer.
But you have already installed part of those meters.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Everything is right. And after we finish, the company come in, make sure everything is working fine, because all this meter are gonna talk to the office. You know, nobody gonna drive around to check the meter or digging or stuff. So it's a computer. So all this meter, you're gonna talk to the office up there. We're gonna install the system. Yeah, United System is a very good company with us.
What percentage of the meters are already put in? Have you put like 10% of the meters in?
I think
20%?
the last report I got from Mr. Manhole, we finished Richard Hill, the subdivision, the whole Richard is finished. And right now we're going for Gansville. But at the end of the day, we have 8 months to finish it. We meet the requirement wherever we're supposed to finish. Yeah, let me mention something about for the last 3 years how I operate the town, because everybody have to know what direction we do. What we did is, to do any business, successful business, you have to have a group of people, or people to be with you on the same page, care about the town, care about the direction. We try to improve the town for the right direction. It's not for one person, it's for all. To do that, number one, I start with the planning commission. The planning commission is, I got qualified people to run the the planning commission. We have Mr. Brad Morgan, he's a planner, and I have Miss Alicia Harris, She member of it, and I got right people to help care about the town. And I got some board member like Miss Dorita, Miss Norma, and we got Billy Martin. And at the end of the day, I got Smart and Kiyosha is your daughter too. It's very smart people caring about the town to change. Did the main thing because I have a bad experience personally. Did you know what I tried to improve the town? It's 2019. I tried to put cash saver in the town, which is big hit for the town. And it's not for Eddie, for the town plus Eddie after, because it will be bring jobs, revenue. At the end of the day, 2019, the town of Mason shut it down under any kind of reason. So I decide whatever it takes, whatever it costs, you have to have the right people to do what is benefit for the town. No excuse, no rules, no regulation. You keep sugar coated wherever. Somebody try to invest some money in the town, to bring a job, to improve it according to the state law and according to the city law. The town shut it down. So I say, okay, I'm talking about, I have a paper, I have a proof what I'm saying, 2019. But anyway, I say, cash saver, hopefully in the future we can get it here. And I think somebody working on it as we speak. But at the end of the day, my own personal experience with the town, with the planning commission, you have to change how you do the direction of the town. And we did. Did you know, with help, qualified people to run the planning commission, we did law for the town. Did you know, wherever, and we have growth is coming up with it. Also, let me mention about the public work. The public work, everybody knows. If you look in the history for the last 3 years, we have up and down. We was in a meeting up there in the public work, and finally, we don't have water. You remember that? Remember we didn't have water back then? You know, it turned off and on. Somebody play with the whatever it is, but at the end of the day, this time is gone. You follow what I'm saying? We hit it. We have a good pressure. We have water, and we're gonna provide more water for people outside the city limit too. So these days is gone. Is not coming back. Remember, I remember it was so funny. We was talking about it, and we don't have water in the town. Somebody somewhere somehow turned off the valve or the brake, wherever it is. So for public work, we got the right people running it. Before, I'm just letting you know what happened before. Before, the town of Mason paid somebody some money to submit report to the state. And after that, I don't know what the report is, but at the end of the day, the state is saying, it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. So thank God we have the right people. We have employees here in the staff to run in the town, the water and the sewer, and we're doing good for that. So we don't have this kind of problem. We in complying with the state. Main thing is the state. We in complying with it. We don't have all this. Yes, ma'am.
About how many people outside of the city limits that's on the water plant?
I don't have specific number, but a lot. Did you know? Because
But
I
they
think
keep going up on our water bill. Now, Mr. Oakley just said that they probably gonna go up on it again. How many times are they gonna go up on our water bill in order to make things work for the city?
that's what I'm trying to let everybody see. We supposed increase it long time ago, but at the end of the day, nobody spend the money
Didn't
in
you
it.
increase
But
it? Didn't you increase it one time? This
it's
time?
not me, the state. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. You hear it from the guy, the state asked. It's not me personally. I'm with you. I used to pay $60, $40. I pay $80, $85, $100. You know, it's not me. You follow me? It's not personally. You hear it from the guy. So this is what I'm trying to let everybody know. You hear it from me, because if you hear something else, it's not. It's a state. Okay? This what else. So the public work, we got the right people to operate it. We happy with it. If you have any leak, if you have any problem, people jumping on it. So with the state, we in compliance with the rule and regulation. And last time we have a meeting in the T-Port in Nashville, and I went there and I found some cities in trouble, and the state taking over, and they actually put the people in jail for that. But Mason is the only one get praised for that. So we're heading in the right direction. Yes, ma'am.
I think maybe what you were looking for was how many people we service on the water. Probably somewhere around between 1,400. Isn't that a
But she asked about outside the city.
well, right? Oh, that's in addition to.
Yeah.
That's how many the total. Yeah.
How much? 1,900 or
You know,
1,400?
probably, that's all together that it would probably be that amount, but if it's inside of the, you asking outside of the city
Outside.
limits. So outside, I would say
1,000.
maybe, close
800.
thereof, maybe 8, possibly, because, yeah, something like that.
And I actually wanted to ask another question, and to go back just a little bit on what you were talking about, businesses coming to town. I don't know if anybody read the recent article about Stanton, where they ended up getting $5.4 million pilot program. What they did is they gave the companies that come to town, they gave them a tax break, a property tax break, and so they didn't charge them the full tax rate. And in exchange for that, the companies agreed to give them $514,000 a year for 10 years payments, which is less than they would have paid in property tax. But when you get that check at one time during the year, they're able to use it to revitalize the downtown, build a new fire station, a new police station, and all those things. So what I'm asking you is would the town of Mason be open to some kind of a pilot program like that if new businesses came to town? To work something with giving them an incentive or a break in the property tax so they'd give us those type of payments, on a yearly basis.
I'd be glad. Just bring. What kind of business these companies to?
These were all vendors of Blue Oval City.
Yeah.
There was 4 different ones, which I'm not really Avantix. I forget the names of them, but there were 4 of them, and they said we're all going to put our money together and give you this every year if you'll give us a break on our property taxes.
Yeah.
As somebody like Core Civic, they pay
But
a
I was
lot
gonna
in
say,
property
that's,
tax.
that's our biggest vendor for property tax.
This is
So
correct.
something could be
Over
worked,
100,000.
right. So something could be worked out like that for them, or to get any big company to come to town and open here.
I'd be glad personally, and I'm sure some board member with me in the same page, include you. We don't have any problem to hit it in the right direction for the town. Anything benefit the town, I'm open for it. I don't have any problem. Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, in regards to what Ms. Harris talked about and some others, the new businesses on that subject, the businesses you just said that's coming to Mason, would you mind sharing that, what business it is? We already mentioned about the service station here, and you got the tire shop, what have you, all those businesses there. What other business? First of all, it's a 2-part question. What other business are you talking about coming to Mason?
We're talking about the business coming, the gas station further down up there by, used to be a Keith Buchanan.
Buchanan?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
And also we have, used to be a bumper to bumper, used to be a factory further down. We should be have it up there.
Yes.
It will be a car auctioning and a car sales.
Yes.
And also, the first time I pronounce it, by the next month, I'm going to finalize also a school. Hair school is coming up to the town of Mason.
Okay. the other part to that question, what happened, the businesses that you just named, those businesses, are those businesses your businesses?
One of them is my business,
Which one is?
the car auctioning and sale.
That's a car auction? place?
Yes,
The tire shop, is that yours?
no, it's not.
No, I'm sure. What about the service station?
So I don't have nothing to do with it.
You don't have nothing to do with it, okay. All right, Ms. Harris, what she was kind of in relating to, I think it was correct, we have these companies that want, like in Stanton, for example, will come in. Now, there are many other companies really would like to come in, I'm quite sure,
Mhm.
what have you. But there's some restrictions, if you will. Not so much the board, if you would, but Mason. Many people on the outside is actually watching Mason right now. I know you just said that Mason doing very good, very little debt, got about something like 90% out of debt,
It's correct.
and what have you. I heard you say that just then. But you have a lot of other companies, everything watching Mason, pretty much everything how we do business.
Okay.
I know you just said earlier that you that in the last 3 years
Yes, it's correct.
that when you come on board, you turn Mason all the way around.
It's correct.
That's a matter of opinion.
Do what?
That's a matter of opinion.
The state and the citizen and everybody
Okay.
opinion.
Okay. Well, I'm not a critic.
Yeah.
I'm not the critic, if you will. But the thing is, everything you saying everything that you're turning around. You got many people. Everything. The competence of Mason, everything is not where you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
They are looking at how we do business
Okay.
and how we do business. Everything, not so much what the mayor's doing,
Mhm.
but what the board is doing. The mayor and the board is the same folks, right?
No.
They're not.
No, it's
You're
different.
not. You're actually you're a public figure of Mason, right?
It's correct.
And so when you have a board meeting, and you're the leader as the spokesperson, which is the mayor.
Yeah.
But the board, they makes the decision. We are many of your constituents, or your citizens, is concerned about how they're actually doing business, because you got businesses that actually watch the meetings. They watch them on video every chance they get. And we get a lot. We get them some feedback on the fact or everything that if you got all this commotion and stuff is going on, then it ain't as much business going. The business is not as good as you say. Now, my question to you. Well, let me back up. To compliment what you just said, I'm gonna compliment you. That you said you got the finances look very good, right?
It's correct.
That sounds very good. I have to give you an 8 for that. That's what you say. But when we come to a meeting, the board. If I ask a board member myself what the finances, they can't even tell. They couldn't even tell me.
Okay.
They couldn't tell me what the finances. You know why?
Why?
Why? Because they don't even know. They don't even know what the mayor knows.
Okay.
My question to you is that something or everything that would be a factor for other businesses to come in and they're seeing how the board and the mayor is operating in the town.
Okay.
My question to you, that would be my question.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Could you answer?
Let me
that
answer.
question?
Let me
Yes.
answer. Let me answer. Appreciate you, number one, for comment. Second,
It's
for
good to be here.
open for everybody, because, like I say, how I changed the business since I take over.
Okay.
And the Miss Lou, she knows how we changed it before.
Yes.
Okay. Before I coming up there, we used to put too much load in her
Okay.
with the meaning, with the minutes.
Mhm.
Okay. And after that, right now, we open it to the public. For
Yes.
Facebook, let everybody see it.
Yes.
And give her all the tool to do her job easy. She can write the minutes, she can go back and forth, pause it back and forth. Before it's too much hustle, fussle, back and forth.
Yes.
So with this technology, what we have, I put it to the public. We not hide nothing
Right.
to everybody. So Did it happen before? No, it's not happened before. We used to have a Facebook. We used to have for whatever it is, since whatever it is, I'm not going to mention names. So we try to let everybody knows what's going on up there in the town, okay? Because we used to have one resource up there, the city recorder. She write everything by herself and
Yes.
according to the record what he had. But right now we have this technology.
Yes.
Everybody watching home, and I'm sure everybody listen to us what we say, all this kind of stuff. But see, everything is recorded. You have a record for that.
Yes.
Is a big difference
Yes.
because he said, she said, no, we have that.
Yes.
Okay.
What-
Let me answer. I'm keep answer your questions.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. The second thing is, I'm sure you're a resident for the town of Mason for a long time.
Yes.
All right, last 7 years, I'm sure if you drive the town of Mason,
Yes.
it was a dark. Is correct? No businesses. David Ward Station got burned out. My store, the truck ran in it, and after that, there is no business coming to the town. It was a ghost town. When you have a ghost town, your property value is going down. All these houses in the subdivision, Mason Charleston Road, Lewis Street, whatever, if your house is worth $1, when you have it, it's going to 75 cents, 50%. You have to have some business support your properties. All right, this is number two. Number three is look at the town right now. See how much business we got. Look how much we got revenue from Core Civic. Everybody say Core Civic is evil, is bad. With help of these two ladies up there, we open it back. We create job. When you have job coming up to the town, revenue is a win-win situation. So Core Civic, what everybody attack Core Civic is good for the town. The highest paid taxes to the town, okay? Employee, hire 250 employee, wherever it is. Even one employee, bring business to the town, okay? So employee, revenue, and activity for the town. Make the town go back and forth. Your property value is going up. This is a business mind. But we going back. Oh, the mayor, he owned the station. Oh, the mayor, he owned the tire shop. Oh, the mayor, he owned this. I'm just walk with you. Even I own it. But anyway, I don't have nothing to do with the business. Nothing. Even if I own it. What about Nafy? He used to be a mayor and he used to own the gas station. Did anybody say nothing? Joe Ward and David Ward used to have the gas station in the business. Nobody say anything about it. Nobody say nothing. So what the big deal how you do business? If me personally doing something wrong, I should be hide and scared. You follow what I'm saying? But the end of the day is I create job, helping people. Everybody knows, Eddie, I give more than I take. All right? And all this knick-knack stuff, talking back and forth, gossip business. I'm not in gossip business. I'm to do business. I come in to care about it. We was in the red, and everybody stealing. Nobody's raising nothing. And right now, we're heading in the right direction. I don't go to using the credit card to go wherever I want to go. I'm watching every penny, nickel, and dime. Bring the state here. Let it go see what's going on. If I say anything, if I take $1, I pay for my bucket $2. So these people talking, you don't know what he's talking about. You just focus about the town. Don't focus about Eddie. Focus about how we get it together, how we increase the business, how we do we hire more people to get more. How you increase property value. Okay, let me ask you something. With these people, before, take all this money, whatever, we suppose no problem with the sewer system. We suppose build more houses to be gross, to be a normal city. Right now, we have 10-15% capacity to kind of squeeze some houses here and there. But if everybody spend the money in the right direction, in the right place, we should be booming. We should be like Arlington. You follow what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you something. I'm different mind from you, everybody, guys. In real estate, we say location, location, location. Mason here in the top of the gold. 3 miles from Highway 70, 59. The only thing we have a problem is bad management. Look in the history. Look in the number. Look, see how much money we have in the account. We used to be in the red. If you used to come into the meeting, we used to transfer money from two to do. At the stage you say, we're going to take it over. It's a hanky-panky business. Right now, it's a real town. It's not my cousin, my uncle, sweep it under the rug. With some board member, some of them, it's not all of them. All right? We make it. We change it. When I start doing the right thing, some former board member coming together, we fired the mayor. What you fired me for? Number one, you don't have the right to do that. We go into the court. We want to go. We got the judgment, whatever it is. But the end of the day is mentality, how you do business, like what he said. You guys are going backward. But right now, look at Mason. The number is up. You have money in the account. You have CDs. The town in the night driving is light. It's not dark. You have gas. You have convenience store. Wherever Eddie on it, or John on it, or Paul on it, wherever it is, it's not making the difference. So what you focus about 84 is that, I don't want to say anything, but thank you for your concern.
I'm not the,
Yes, sir.
I was hoping that you didn't go that far.
No, I'm explaining. I'm open-minded.
It's because I really we wouldn't get into debate.
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
We wouldn't try to do that. I'm sorry if you got that impression.
No, I don't have any problem.
Okay, but my thing is that when you come down to the business of the town,
Yeah.
I think it would be the average person concerned is when we're talking about the board. See, I don't know whether you really understand or you really don't care. I don't know which one it is. You have to tell me what it is. I have served on board myself before. I never saw where the board didn't have no well, not that it didn't have the power, wasn't respected as a board. The mayor, I think Mason been longing for to have a mayor that respect the board, because the board is the governing the body of the town. Am I correct?
It's correct.
Well, matter of fact, in the last 20 years, personally, I'm just talking about me right now.
Mm-hmm.
The last 20 years, I've come to me. I never seen where the board is considered as a nobody. I never seen it before in my life. Every board, I don't care whether they like each other or not. But when they come to take care of business, they can not like the mayor not like the board. But the mayor respects the board. I've never seen it before in my life. Mayor in Mason, I grew up. I was born here in Mason. I don't know. All I can speak for myself, and practically everybody in this room was raised up in Mason. I have never seen where a mayor never respect the board. Now, some of these board members, matter of fact, for the most part, they are actually concerned about this town. You ain't the only one concerned about the town. So I'm trying to figure out myself. I'm talking about me.
Okay.
I'm trying to find
I
out.
appreciate
I'm
you.
trying
I
to-
respect that. I don't have any
I'm
problem.
not real sure about that.
I'm not the problem.
I'm not real sure about that.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why every time I come to a meeting, I know it's gonna last 3 hours. We already know, 2.5 hours, not 3 hours, because by the time you're over, it's around about 8:30. I look at my watch and I say, God knows these folks here don't even they can't even what they get done usually. Well, a matter of fact, the stuff that's on the agenda usually it'll take around about an hour and a half to the most. Go 2.5 hours. Why? It's because the board members are trying to keep everything in compliance.
I'm not sure about that.
Well,
Maybe some board member is not all of it. It's some of them.
I don't know which one you select.
Yeah, but anyway.
But I'm not here for a fight.
No, I don't have any
Personally?
problem. I love debate. I love debate with anybody because I have a
I don't-
strong record.
I don't too much care for.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
too much for debate
Yeah.
when one side is not being respected.
Yeah. If somebody give respect to everybody, the
Yeah,
another
right.
person give
So,
respect.
My thing is that I believe Mason could go much faster than it has been if the board would have the respect. In other words, let's say, for example, there is something on the agenda. It may be talking about the gas. As simple as, for example, let's say you're talking about the expenditures for the gas department, for example, the water and gas. Well, if that question is brought up, well, there's no time to be ramming it back. We're talking about the other administration talking about. We're talking about now. See, Mason may be doing very well. I'm not saying and congratulations if it is.
It's not by myself. It's a group of people around
Like who?
me.
The board?
Some of them. It's not all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one that maybe. Well, I don't know, but the ones that that may not be you consider as acceptable to you, or they may not like you. I don't know. But at the same time, and from all the meetings I go to, and I try my best to get to these meetings and to sound and take notes. And Mayor, you're a good man in all respect.
I appreciate you.
I like you.
Appreciate you, sir.
I really like you.
I appreciate you.
I like you. But when it comes down to disrespecting your board, I ain't with that.
Okay.
And I hope that one day, well, I don't know, it might be a little late, but I hope one day or thing that you would respect the people or thing that actually governs this town. Now, you're a good person.
I appreciate
You
you,
heard
sir.
from me. You're a good person. But this town is not centered around just the idea of you saving money. The thing is, you can move things, and other people on the outside is looking. When they look at when you putting it out there on social media and what have you, on the town page, what the other people on the outside are looking. Because I move around just like you do, and everybody in this room move around. And if I'm in Covington, if I'm in Memphis, if I'm in Dyersburg, I'm in Brownsville, I'm in Atoka, in Millerton, Collierville, I usually run across somebody that know about Mason.
I'm glad.
And I'm glad too. But I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Yep.
You, I would encourage you if you would, and I'll tell you before everyone else, if you would, Mayor,
Yes, sir.
if you could do the town a favor, if you could tone it down just a little bit and respect the folk or everything that was elected just like you, if you could do that, I believe the town would get the whole lot for you. Masons are sitting on the gold mine, but it's not a one man show.
No, it's not.
And like again, personally, you're a good man to me
I appreciate you.
in your own way.
I appreciate you, sir.
But for Mason,
Yeah.
if you could really do that and respect your board, I don't intend to come to not one more meeting, and you not one more meeting I don't expect to come to one more meeting here and you calling people out of their names. I don't expect to come to one other meeting and the board don't have their information that they need in order so they can determine whether we're on the right track. Now I know you say your word, you said, well, we got this, we got that in account. But I'm the constituents on the outside. Don't have to see the paperwork. And I don't know whether I know you're a good person or, but I don't see how in the heck that you could expect someone to believe what you say if it ain't on paper where all the board members can see it. I don't
Okay,
understand.
can I answer? I appreciate you for. I get the point. Can I answer if you
I
don't mind,
hope you
please?
can explain because I'm slow.
Okay, no,
I'm slow.
but
I'm a
we,
little
because
quicker
we,
than you
we
are.
try to cover a lot of stuff. I respect that. I don't have any problem with it. But to improve you is not one man show. I have some board member agreed, and some of them disagree about whatever it is. I cannot help it. I cannot tell you. But like I say, everybody's different. But the end of the day is the state of Tennessee Comptroller Office happy about the result, what we accomplished for last 3 years. Okay, Miss Lou, in the website of the town of Mason, did you have all the information posted? Did you know the minute, finance, whatever it is? We posted in the website. We're not hiding nothing.
We were posting it when Miss Elaine was IT, she was
Okay.
posting the minutes,
Okay.
and so on Facebook. Did we have it televised? No. I know that a meeting that you held in City Hall, that there were no constituents and you spoke to the people, that was on the Facebook that people
Okay.
could go out and watch, so.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the finance and all this is supposed to be in the Facebook or the website of the town. Is supposed to. We publish it. We're supposed to be there. Is it up there, Miss Alicia, or not?
It's,
The finance and the report in the website because we changed the system from United System. We upgrade, so everything is above the table. We're not hiding nothing up there.
There's some, but there's some that needs
We-
to go up.
Okay, we just put it wherever the state have all the report about the finance. We not hide nothing under the table. Did you know this
Well,
one?
is the website down because nothing has been posted for several weeks? I didn't even know anything about this meeting until I got a phone call. Usually I could go on the web page and I could see meetings coming up, previous meeting, I post,
Well, I'm
information
gonna work
about
on
the
it.
town, but it has not been up for several months.
You're talking about the town of Mason 2024?
I'm
That-
talking about
that-
the
Yeah, they
Facebook
changed.
That
page.
Facebook page was taken down, it was removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So how
there's
do
a
you
new
find
one.
out about anything now?
There's a new one, but you can't just write in the name and do a search for it. It won't come up. You have to actually have the link to click on it to go to it.
Well, how do we get
And I don't know, what's it called?
It's called Town of Mason TN.
Town
Town of
of
Mason,
Mason,
town.
TN.org, and there has not
But
been
you-
anything on
Well, yeah, you can't search for it.
it. .org,
Okay,
Town
that,
of Mason, Tennessee.org, because I have literally thought it was down because it says something like all the time, it is not uploaded or something.
I tell you what, before you leave, show me what you're doing, and I will get you signed in, or not signed in. I'll get it pulled up for you.
Why doesn't it come up when you try to do a search for it?
Okay, I think we're talking about two different things.
When you go on Facebook,
Okay, you would not put
I
dot.
have already have Town of Mason, TN.org already on my Facebook page.
Okay,
And I have literally used to just click on it and whatever information Town of Mason has, I could read it. But now when I click on Town of Mason, I don't get anything but just like this site is down or something.
okay. So the information you're giving me, when you add in the .org, that's a web address, not a Facebook page. Getting a little confused. Now, I understand on the Facebook that did go down. We have a new Facebook up, and I can give you the link for that. I'm trying to get it fixed where it is discoverable. I don't know why you cannot discover it on Facebook natively. There's an issue somewhere. I'm sure it's still a waiting period. They want to verify and do all this stuff. But as far as the .org, that is our town's website. So you wouldn't put .org into Facebook and get, or Facebook, you would put that into a web address. Are you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand it.
Okay.
But, you know, you just give me the information so I can get to it.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. I'll help you do. It's just a little confusing because the .org is a web address, and then the Facebook is something completely separate. So.
Okay, I appreciate you. So we're gonna correct it. Everything. It will be above the table. We're not hiding nothing. Everything just state knows about it. And let me mention something. The audit. We supposed finish the audit. Supposed to finish by the end of this month. If he's not, he's gonna have. He already make extension. I'm sorry. Let me back it up. He make Chris. He make extension to the audit by the end of February. It's not by the end of this month. So we supposed finish it in December, but unfortunately with the holiday, all this kind of stuff. But the end of the day is we up to date. We not behind 3, 4, 5, 6 audit. We up to date since 1995 and never publish what we publish with the finance groups and some board member help. Miss Alicia, she used to come in up there to the town to help the finance to doing it. The vice mayor, he used to come into the town try to help. Some good city council member care about the town, try to make it happen in the right direction. So, regard about the respect. If somebody give you respect, you have to get respect. Okay? If somebody attack you in your own home, did you know? Try to this. I don't want to say it, but at the end of the day, if somebody attack you in your office, in your home, and they coming up there to threaten you, why you did this, why you did that? Who give you the power to do that? So the end of the day is you, from your inside, the person, he or she, wherever it is so filled up with anger. You follow what I'm saying about it? But the end of the day is, I forgive everybody. We're doing good. If you give me respect, I give you respect. And also, how are you gonna not recognize me as a mayor or the office? Did you think you're not recognize me? I'm gonna recognize you? You're not. We equal. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. So people have a different mentality how you handle your business. Nobody better than anybody. Wherever you have a position, where you have money, wherever it is. But from your inside is so much hateful inside about it. But if you succeed and you try to do the right thing, you're gonna hear a lot of haters, a lot of jealousy. What the people said here in the town, the old folks, he say, empty wagon make a lot of noise. I don't know that, but some people tell me that. And after that, another people answer it, he say, misery love company. These people don't care about just himself, and they just look in the record, everybody. I'm not talking about Eddie Rucker or Miss He or she, whatever it is. End of the day is, we working for the town of Mason. If you want to do something right and correct, like what we hear about 100 times, you have a chance 8 years. You used to be in the office and nothing accomplished. Money's missing, abusing, using. The state knows, everybody knows in the citizen. What you cannot give nothing to the people. And you don't have. How I give you something I don't have? So, but the end of the day is Mason coming long way with the audit. State knows about it. Finance, we knows about it. Everything headed in the right direction. The only thing I'm trying to stop the league, the town, to go back what we used to. We have a little bit money. I'm holding to it in that account. I'm not gonna abuse it or waste it or use it until they have the right direction. Because I have a goal in my mind. and some board members share with me the gold, and some citizens share with me the gold. Do you know for it? Take Mason to the next level. It's not keeping every day same song. We keep same song. How are we gonna take Mason to the next level? Number one, annex some land, increase it. Mason is 2 square foot, whatever it is, 2 miles, whatever it is.
1.6 miles.
Yeah, it's 2 miles. Try to annex. Got more residents, got more houses, more businesses. Because, like I say, I'm kind of person. I'm not begging money from the federal government or the state government. We can get money here from the businesses, taxes, do whatever we're supposed to do, our citizens, to increase your property value of your house. Like I say, $100, it will be increased. Services, you have to have everything. Whatever we have the power, we have the technology, we have the attitude, we have the mind, we have the location, we have everything to success. But people want to take it down back. And I need some answer from you, Mr. Mike, if you can. For last 8 years, did you hear anybody from the board raising any problem or disagreement with the former mayor? No.
Oh, yes, you're wrong about that, as far as you asked me the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no mayor that actually, citizens didn't have some issues in regards to what they was, how they felt about how things, or how they was kind of running things, pushing things, if you will. Last mayor was Mr. Emmett Gooden.
Yeah.
The mayor before him, he was Ms. Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
The mayor for them, before Ms. Kirkpatrick, David Ward.
Did you have anybody complain? The board fight with him like the people fight with me, or disrespect like?
They didn't fight because, see, the mayor respected the board.
Okay.
At that time. Right now, the mayor, which is you,
Mm-hmm.
of course you say you got certain board members
Yes, it's correct.
that you favor.
It's not favorite. No, doing the right thing for the
We're
town.
doing the right thing, what you consider. The
Yeah,
right
what
thing.
in my point of
I
view.
mean, in other words, they agree with you, right?
Yeah, it's my point of view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, your point of view, right.
Yeah.
But there are some board members you don't care too much about, right?
Because these people don't care about me.
Okay.
Don't care about the town.
Okay, all right. So you asked me a question. Did anybody else, did any other board members from the previous administrations have any problem with? Oh, of course, yeah, they had something to say about David Ward when he was bless his soul. He had issues with him, but Dave, he listened to the board. He listened to the board. If they voted on something, I never heard David Ward tell the board to say, "Well, look, I'm not going to honor your vote." I never heard. I heard from you though.
I said I'm not recognized because it was
I
wrong.
don't know how you do that. I don't know how you
Read the charter. Read the charter. I have a team, a legal team, advise me before I do
We
anything.
can cut it right now. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we can.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
rest my case.
Miss Carolyn, if you don't mind, please, can you give me, with your experience, because you have been in the board, how the town, you think the direction of the town with the board, like he mentioned about it? How do you feel about it, Miss Carolyn?
Well, my experience being on the board is that from not under your administration, been under Wayne's administration, listening to Kirkpatrick and David Ward. I've been to board meetings, and I have never, in my entire life, came to a board meeting and sit down and listen to some of the stuff that I'm listening to in the last, since I've been on the board, from Emmett up to you. Things change, people attitudes. You keep saying the mayor give respect, the board, everybody have to respect each other. You give respect where respect is due. You don't disrespect somebody and expect to give respect. You don't do that. I know your mom and dad, everybody mom and dad told you respect people. But you don't come into a place of business. This is a business. But when you bring your personal into a business, you're not gonna get far. How you feel about somebody, You leave that outside. We come here to run the town,
That's correct.
the business of the town. How you feel, the information and all that. You know, it's a lot of stuff. You know, and I'm for one, and I know, yeah, like I said, y'all come to the meeting. I'm not gonna sit there too long and listen to people go back and forth because they're not here to run the town. You hear, you know, I feel this and that. No, you have an agenda. You go by your agenda. Then when you want to go to the left, and you don't came away from the agenda, you say, yeah, we had a board meeting, 6:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't. That's not. We're discussing things, and you're not following the rules. There are rules to follow when you come to a board meeting, and everybody's going to the left. That shouldn't be. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to it. And I know, like you said, Facebook, when they watching, all you hear Mason, this. Nothing never positive about the town of Mason. Because they say because of the people that run in the town. But when you get your attitudes and not respecting each other, you're not gonna get anything accomplished. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna argue. At the end of the day, nothing's accomplished. Because you let your feelings get involved. So like I said, you said the mayor don't respect the board don't respect the mayor either. That goes both ways, you know. So, you know, like I said, I've been on this board and I've seen it go both ways. It doesn't matter whether Eddie, Mayor Gooden, Kilpatrick, wasn't so much, but it was just things were handled different. People didn't talk, they didn't say things, a lot of stuff. Things just changed. So, you know, like I say, it just started going to the left instead of to the right. You know, we're gonna grow as a town, but in order to grow, we all have to sit here, come together, and sit down and talk like we're supposed to talk as human beings, respect each other, not talk over one another, not talk to people any kind of way. People putting their personals, like I said, you get your feelings involved. You know, you leave that outside because this is the town. It's about what's best for the town, not what's best, what I think is best for the town. It's what we all think is best for the town. Everybody have their opinion. I don't always agree with what Ed says. I ain't always agree with what the other board members say. I'm agree with what I think or what I feel. If I don't agree with it, I'm not gonna vote for it. If I agree with it, I think if it's something that's gonna benefit the town, then I'm gonna vote for it. It doesn't matter what people think. People gonna think what they want to think. You can't change that. That's never gonna change. So, you know, I just pray and hope that 2026, out of all the years I've been there, that we do start going for things are happening and they're happening around us. But if we don't come together as a board member and start respecting each other to get things done, then, you know, we just gonna stay still. Things are not gonna happen. So, you know, that's what we need to do. We need to come together as a board first. Feelings second. Leave that, come together as a board first. Feelings second. And that's the only way we're gonna grow. That's what's best for this time. And that's my take on it.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. Ms. Alicia, you're working with us for the town for almost 3 years. How you feel about what we accomplished for the last 3 years?
Well, I had a lot of high hopes when I came in to be alderman, thinking that we could do a lot of wonderful things. And after a period of time, I realized that if the board could just come together in the respect and listen to each other, everybody has a different opinion, but they still have a right to be heard. If we could come together, what a force we would be to be able to do some great things for this town. But sadly, there are people that are unable to separate their personal from their professional. They bring it with them, even though they say, oh, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do it. But it still creeps in every time the voices get raised. And before you know it, there's yelling from here, there's yelling from there, and people are yelling that, even myself, and I'm a real stickler for the rules. Some might say I'm a little obsessive about the rules. I don't like people breaking the rules. And we have a lot of rules about how we should conduct ourselves at a board. We should treat each other with respect, not talk over each other, one person at a time. We have all these rules, and they just go out the window as soon as somebody loses their temper, or, you know, they're not doing their job. They don't respect. And we've really become a joke to a lot of people, and they call it Mason fatigue. That's what they call it. When you reach out your hand, you go anywhere to do anything for the town, and you go to shake their hand, you say you're from Mason, and they roll their eyes like, oh God. And that's it. They just shut off, you know, because they say, look, Mason has had so many problems for so many years. We don't even mess with them anymore. We're just, they do their thing, we do ours, that's it. It's a hard thing to overcome, which we all have to do now. If we don't start acting different, we will always be a town that doesn't have things, nice things, whatever. We will always be a town that struggles to move forward and get anything done. And I just hope at some point the other board members will see that. The mayor will also kick in and come more with the compromise the other way, and we work together to get things done. And I feel bad for some of the people that come. I see they get up and leave early because the yelling starts, and I ask people to come to the meetings, and they're going, I don't want any of that. So it's something that has to be resolved, and I just want to apologize for the people that voted all of us in that have to put up with this sometimes. So,
Appreciate you, Ms. Alicia. Thank you. Like I said, let me mention to everybody the first time I say that, did you know? And I'm sure some people knows about it. I'm talking about facts. What the facts is with former administration, before the board meeting, most the board member go to the office of the mayor before the board, and all of them decide we're gonna do 1, 2, whatever it is, all of them. This illegal, because you never hear somebody fighting, fussing, all this kind of stuff, because all of them was in the same page, did you know? And see what happened after that. The town is going down. No money, no nothing. So it was running privately. Nobody asked about it. The state didn't know nothing about it until we figure out all this pile up. Thank God, like I speak loud and clear. Thank God we have some board members. Some of them care about the town and they try to do things. Let me mention something to you, to everybody in the record. When we fight, me, Scarlett and Miss Alicia, for the town, to get Core Civic to do the right thing for the town, and we did whatever we did, and you're gonna see how much Core Civic, great asset for the town, we helping our town and the citizen. You're gonna see more is coming up. Did you know? Find out some board member disagree about it, and I understand, I respect. We say yeah, no. But after that, I found out this board member tried to make a problem for the town. Anyway, we figure out, we fix it after a year, back and forth, wherever it is, with paperwork. Finally, we're in the same page, because people try to poison the relationship between the town and Core Civic. But we right now behind it, and we're gonna for next level. But like I say, if you have anything about it, and I'm sure all of you care about the town, just I want to drive in the town. I'm so glad to see we fixing the street. Go ahead, drive it. You follow what I'm saying? See what we accomplished. We don't have this stuff before. Appreciate you for coming. Appreciate it for open-minded. I appreciate it. Coming together for Mason, and hopefully we hit it in the right direction and everything. We finish the audit and the state be happy with us, so everything is fine. Thank you for coming.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
One question. Do we get robocalls anymore? Do y'all have the robocalls?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
When you have a meeting like this?
Yeah, you didn't know nothing about it?
No, you didn't send out no robocall. We
Okay.
should get robocalls.
I'm gonna working on it. I'm gonna working on it, man. I appreciate you.
And
Appreciate
do a
you.
whole lot, because let me tell you something else. We can call up here to this city hall.
Yes.
At the time, you can't even get up.
We have a new system, Miss Lou.
Well,
I'm
when
sorry.
did the new system take place?
Excuse me,
What the
you say?
problem with the phone we have it in the town?
I don't know. If you call, I think one day that
Yeah,
the
when-
office closed early and people were calling and it said that we were closed or something. I think it said, that's through United Systems. But I don't know.
Well, you know,
Margaret.
just before I got you, when I reported the light being out,
Right.
I called about 5 times and couldn't get no answer. I
I've
mean, no answer.
mm-hmm.
So that's why I wondered, you know, was
What
y'all
was
getting
going
our
on?
calls? Or,
No, we will. We check it out.
You know, and then a meeting like this, I think everybody, it should have been a robocall to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
we,
agree.
we're not getting it.
What I normally do is I send out monthly updates, and of course, everybody is not on the email thread that I submit. But what I will do, there is postings up at City Hall that say when meetings are held, and I'm going to put the information for the website that Ruben has mentioned. I'm going to make certain that I get that out there so that you all are in the know. And then when we do have a meeting that is submitted via a robocall, you know, just like you get a notice about that your bill is due before cutoff. You know, those are going out now as a reminder that you want to pay your bill before those reconnect fees are added on. So all that I can present or we can do to get with United Systems to make sure that everything is open to everybody for transparency.
Okay.
Getting it out there.
And
Thank
our
you, Ms. Lou.
regular board meeting, this Monday, it's Martin Luther King Day, so we won't have that. The town is off. That'll be rescheduled, and it's for the 26th of January at
Right.
6:30 p.m.
Right.
That'll be our next regular board meeting.
All right.
So everybody knows.
For all the
Correct.
citizens, if you have any problem with communication with the town of Mason, please reach me out. Area code 901-413-4670. This is my cell number. You can reach me anytime. You can Google it up there in the website of the town of Mason. You're going to see my number, 901-413-4670. If you don't have a chance to get in touch with anybody in the city hall, nobody answer, we'll be glad, because we're here to come in to serve you, the citizen. We're working for you. I appreciate you for coming. God bless everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.